Great morning, everyone. Great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning. Oh, this is a day that the Lord has made. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. That the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will rejoice and be glad in it and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day. Hi, MTC. Sing with me. This is the day that the Lord has made. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. Oh, I will rejoice. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Hey, MTC. Welcome, my friend. I haven't seen you all weekend. Where have you been? Hey, Journey with Jackie. Thank you for joining me this morning. How are you all doing today? How you all doing? How was the weekend? How did you spend your weekend? I haven't seen you for a while. It seems like forever, MTCs. Last night I was saying, I'm gonna see MTC done alive. What's up with him? Him taking a break? How you been? But this morning, I just want to say great morning to you all. Great morning to you, my family. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Sometimes we just tend to just forget about everything and just to remember the small things that God has done for us. I always tell you, we should always find the time to just give thanks for the small things, because they add up. Sometimes we're sitting and we are waiting around for the big things to happen. Guess what? They will never come. So you're sitting around waiting for the big moments to happen. But the big moments will never come. So take the time out to just give God thanks for his blessings. Sister Harris is saying, this is the day that the Lord has made. Of course, we will rejoice and be glad in it. This morning, my affirmation: I am grateful. I am strong. I am alive this morning. I am loved. I am loved this morning. Randy, I am loved this morning. I am special. I am royalty. I am above only. Listen, man, I am unstoppable. Who are the unstoppable people this morning? Where are my unstoppable people this morning? Muy bien, Randy. How are you? Muy bien, gracias, Houston. Good to have you, Sir Randy. Good to have you, Victoria. So happy you could join us. And as we start, make sure we go right ahead and leave our affirmation. We're starting off with a bang this morning. And we're going to have a good one this morning. I just want to be grateful, and I just take the time now to just say, Lord, I thank you. I want you to pause where you are and just give him thanks for something in your life. Just give him thanks whatever it is this morning, I want you to have that heart of gratitude. We start off with our affirmation. We end with our affirmation. You know what? We do that because we're changing our atmosphere. When I come here, sometimes is when I start talking. I feel the energy. I feel energized. So I know it actually works. Sometimes I feel like I can't make it. But when you hear me say, this is the day that the Lord has made, I'm rejoicing this morning. You know what? We are at number 50. Number 50 affirmation. Number 50 broadcast day, word for the day, and affirmation. This is number 50, guys. Yes, I'm not going to wait until I reach number 500 to celebrate. We are celebrating now, celebrating the small steps. You know what? I would have been good if we had number 50 with 500. That would have just been awesome. But I'm still not going to wait. We'll soon get to the 500 mark. So we're still celebrating the fact that we are number 50 coming on board. And let me tell you, man, some of you guys have just been just amazing. You have just been super, super, super amazing. And I think I will do a video, just a regular video, to kind of shout out some of my people. We have like MTC, we have Sister Iris, we have Natasha, we have Merlene, we have Marlon. These are some people who continue to just be consistent. We have Sister Lee, we have Winston, we have Delroy. These are people who continue to be consistent every morning. They may not come, well, some person are here every morning, but you have some person who are regulars, and we are grateful that you guys, Randy, we have seen you a few times and we are grateful for it. So we have so much to be grateful for. Hi, Romy. Good to have you, sis. Good to have you here with us this morning. So we're talking about 4 steps. So don't forget, make sure you give your note of thanksgiving in the chat, because we are just celebrating this morning. We're not waiting for the big things to come around. We are celebrating the small moments. I think this is more than small. From I reach number 7, I think that was small. Then we reach number 21. All right, we keep growing. And now we are at number 50. Guys, we are unstoppable around here. Once you come on this journey with us, we are saying to you, you too must be unstoppable in whatever you put your mind to. Where the mind goes, the man follows. Great morning, Natasha. We are celebrating this morning, Natasha, and we have celebrated you because you are one of the person who has followed us as well on the journey. We are at number 50. I'm so excited. Number 50. Number 50. That's a big deal. It is a big deal to me, and I am happy. So we must learn to do that. When you come on the Trina train is saying to you, Jackie, we're not giving up around here. We're not give up. Right? Kitchen with Romy. We're saying we're not giving up. Life change at Randy. We ain't giving up. And MTC don't know, say, we not giving up. So, at the end of the day, guys, we want to make sure we are pushing ahead. Whatever it is that we put our minds to, whatever the Lord lay on our heart, we are to be consistent. We said, keep going, keep pushing, never stop. Don't stop. Even if you have to slow down, if you get tired, don't give up. Just you pause a bit, rest if you must, but you should never ever gave up, because just the moment when you're about to give up, that's the moment you're going to get the victory. So that is our tagline around here: we will not give up. So whatever you can do, if you are able to share this out, share it out with whomever you can share it out with, because we want to promote these things. We want to promote the fact that we are pushers, we are unstoppable. We are unstoppable around here. Unstoppable. I think that is our tagline this morning. We are unstoppable. So I want you to type, I am unstoppable. You are unstoppable. Trina, you're unstoppable. You know, over the last month or so has been a real rough, trying time for me. But I see how God has just been perfecting me. I see how God has been just working out things in my life. And God is just such an amazing God when you look at everything that He has done in our lives. And for that, even for that, this morning, I'm thankful. Many mornings I come here, and just the fact that you join me, just the fact that you said, Trina, don't give up. Trina, keep going. Trina, it's gonna be all right. Every little thing's gonna be all right. That keeps me going. So a big thank you to every one of you. A big thank you. What's that? Dodge 88. Thank you for joining us. Ruthie, thank you. No problem, MTC. We know you're unstoppable, NCC. So go right ahead and type, I am unstoppable. So today we're talking how to keep a good attitude. 4 steps how to keep a good attitude. And we know attitude, whether it is good or bad, can be very, very contagious. Attitude can be very, very contagious. So we have to decide what attitude we are willing, what attitude we are willing to portray. Are you going to go with a good attitude, or are you going to go with a bad attitude? I tell my staff, if you have a bad attitude, it's going to spread. If you have a good attitude, that too can spread. So you have to decide what attitude you want to portray. So this morning, a bad attitude is like a flat tire. A bad attitude is like a flat tire. And when you think about a flat tire, when you are driving, or if you notice your tire gets flat, you cannot go anywhere with it. It's not taking you anywhere. Can a flat tire take you anywhere? Can a flat tire take you anywhere? It can't. It can't take you anywhere. The flat tire will not take you anywhere until you do what? Let me see if anybody can tell me. Until you do that, when you have a flat tire, it will not take you anywhere until you do what? Tell me. What until you do that? Until you do what? The flat tire will not take you anywhere until you do what? Anybody, somebody, what do you think? Somebody said, fix it. Fix it. Or there's something else you can fix it. Or if you fix it, some of them you can't fix it. What you have to do? What you have to do? If you don't fix it, what else do you have to do? If you have a flat tire, what else do you have to do? If you have a flat tire, what else do you have to do? Fix it or what? Fix it or what? And fixing it is like the next thing that I'm looking for. Anybody want to take a quick guess as to what? Oh, fantastic. See there, Natasha is telling us change it. So your attitude is like a flat tire. You won't get anywhere until you fix it. MTC said fix it, and Natasha said change it. So both, I will use both of them. Few things in life are more important than our Few things are more important than your attitude. And here are 4 ways that you can keep a good attitude. So, number one, realize attitude needs to be consistently adjusting. Your attitude have to be consistently adjusting. It was last week, I think we were in office and persons were saying to me, boss lady, when I come in, if I see you look away, me just now come to you, because me say, all right, boss lady, at her best today. You know? But I can't go around looking like that every single day. It means none of my staff will want to come to me. None of them would want to talk to me. So I have to constantly adjust it. And I even said to them, okay, guys, sometimes when you see me, I look that way. It's not that anything that you would have done, but maybe I'm just focused on something. I'm trying to get something done. But what happened is that kind of attitude for me is pushing them back, not allowing them to want to come to me and have that conversation. So we need to be more open. We need to be more open to the conversation. We need to ensure that we have that attitude that people would want to come and have a conversation with us. So you have to continuously adjust it. So I remember many years ago, persons would never want to come to me because they say, Master, she's too serious. You're always serious, this, that. So I said, no, as a representative of God, I have to adjust my attitude. So number one, realizing your attitude needs to be constantly adjusting. anything you don't anything you don't maintain eventually deteriorates. So if you don't maintain something, if you have a house and you don't do anything in the house is going to eventually deteriorate. You have to maintain it. Even if somebody is not living in the house, you have to constantly going in the house, doing little things here and there, because what's going to happen, the house will deteriorate, and you don't want that. The stronger your natural inclination is towards doubt and negativity, the more you will have to work on it. So if every time you come, you are being negative, that's what's going to take you over. If you are constantly negative, then negativity is what is going to take you over. So number one, you can type number one, realizing your attitude needs to be constantly adjusted. So that is number one, realizing your attitude needs to be constantly adjusting. So begin each day with an attitude check. Begin each day with an attitude check. And throughout the day, look for the red flags signaling that you are not doing well. So you probably could, to type it easier, look for the red flags and try to change. So you could type look for the red flags and change it. So we want to eventually look throughout the day, and that's why I said sometimes it happens in the middle of the day. Something just happened to you, and it just shift. It just shift how you are feeling. You can shift back. You don't have to continue to look that way. You don't have to continue being upset. You don't have to continue being all annoyed. You can shift back, just how you shift into that sort of negative attitude. You can shift back to a positive attitude. So it's all about you. So look out for the red flag throughout the day, not just in the morning. So in the morning you get up. How is it you are feeling? Are you feeling upset? Boy, I don't know how you will get up and feel upset. It means you went to your bed and you were in a bad mood. You sleep and wake up and you get up in a bad mood. No, that is very unfortunate. Because what you should do, if you're feeling overwhelmed and upset and all of that, you have the Lord that you can go and talk with. You can talk with him. And they always say, you must never let the sun go. Well, the Bible said it. Never let the sun go down on your wrath. Never let the sun go down on your wrath. So look for do the attitude checks in the morning. Look out for the red flag. Thank you, Sister Natasha. Look out for the red flags. So and keep changing it. When the red flags come up, make sure you are adjusting. So that is why we are saying realizing your attitude needs to be constantly adjusting, and you're gonna be changing it. So you determine the type of person you are, not the person next to you, not the person who consistently around you. Number two, pray, because you will need God's help to maintain a good attitude. Pray because you need God's help to maintain a good attitude. We know the Bible said, trust in the Lord and do good. Then you will live safely in the land and prosper. Delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. And this is one of my favorite. Commit everything unto the Lord, and he will help you. So we want to make sure that we are praying. So that is number two. Pray because you will need God's help to maintain a good attitude. And that is what we continuously say. We continuously promote positivity. And we know without God guiding us, without him being our director, without him driving, without him being the driver of the vehicle, we are in trouble. So we want you to first do the attitude check in the morning. Make sure, number two, you are praying. God, okay, you're seeing the attitude check. I say, oh, I'm still annoyed about that situation, I'm still so annoyed. So get up and you're going to be praying about, okay, God, I still have to go to the workplace today. So Lord, just help me to just undo what happened yesterday. Help me to forget about it. Help me to forgive. Help me to forgive. And forgiveness is not about you. It's not about the person. Forgiveness is for you. Some people say, "Me never forgive them." It's yourself. You're hurting yourself, because unforgiveness is like a heavy burden. Heavy burden. Thank you so much. It is a heavy burden. So unforgiveness is a heavy burden. So what you want to do at the end of the day, you want to let go. So this is where you're going to say, Lord, help me, because we know there's something we just can't do on our own. We have to get his direction. I mean, sometimes people do some bad things. I know. I've been there, done that. Right? If you want to hear about people doing bad things, come and check me. It will take me a good while to tell you all the stories. So I don't even bother dwell on them. We don't dwell on those. We try our best to move on to the next step with the help of God, because sometimes it becomes so difficult for us to get over it. And so this morning, number 3, look for what's good and you will find it. Look for what's good and you will find it. A desire to work and a joyful heart. So we need to have that desire to work and have a joyful heart. So look for what's good and you will find it. If you're not looking for what's good, how are you going to find it? Think it's going to drop in your lap? It's not going to drop in your lap. So you must be looking for what is good. Just like I would say, opportunity is not going to come dropping in. Don't sit at home and say the opportunity is going to come. Get up, do something. This is something that we talk about day in, day out. We must become a scratch record. that we're saying to you, the opportunities in your pain. So just don't dwell on the pain. Look for the opportunity in your pain. We're saying, get up, make that phone call. You may need to do that. Go out and do this, do that. Look for the opportunity. So right here, we are saying to you, look for what's good and you will find it. Sometimes persons just look for all the bad things. Sometimes people just look for all the bad things. So Natasha is saying, pray because we need God's help. Exactly. So that's number 2. Thank you so much for being my accountability person today, Natasha. So Ruth is saying, forgive them for yourself. And Jesus said, Father will forgive them. So forgive them for yourself, and the Father will also forgive them. So at the end of the day, and that's what the Bible tells us. So don't hold up things. So number 3 is that you look for what's good and you will find it. The last point that we want to make this morning is look for people with faith and spend time with them. Look for people with faith and spend time with them. Where are they? You can find them soaring above the doubters like eagles. If you're having a bad day, get close and drop behind them the way the racers do. If you're having a bad day, look for somebody. Have somebody that you can always count on. And even in the YouTubes, we can lighten it. And a lot of the things I will lighten it to the YouTube street. You have some persons who are very, very, very positive, and they're very encouraging. And they will encourage you, and they will say, Trina, don't give up. Ruthie, keep pushing. MTC said, come on, Trina. Let's do this. And when we go over there and trouble him so much, say, come on, Trina, we're going to do this, right? If some of you guys don't see me coming on a day or two, you are reaching out to me, say, Trina, what's up? Are you okay? I haven't seen you in a couple of mornings. Is everything all right? Great morning to you, Natty. Thanks for joining us this morning. So we have to look for people who have that positive. I talk about Dion Bless, and if you all don't have Dion Bless, I'm going to ask of you to just check her out. She has been one of the person who has pushed me thus far. And we talk about self-care. And I think all of us here who are creators are familiar with self-care. And she has a second channel, Self-Care Official, that you can also connect with. But let me tell you, man, she is just an amazing person. She's just an amazing person. Whenever you go over to her home, whenever over to her streams, you don't see tons of people. You might see 5, 3, 2, but she's just there doing her thing. She has been so I don't know how she do it. She has just been so consistent and encouraging. She shares what she know. You want to stick to people like those. Share what you know. So if within your home you are always upset and you don't have anybody to call on, that's going to be an issue. You have to find somebody who you know have that positive energy. And this is something that we tell persons at work. Look for somebody who has that positive energy, who can say, keep going, man. Keep pushing. Don't give up. You can do it. Here, see, there's self-care. Natty's agreeing with me. Self-care is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul. She's very, sometimes she said, Trina, just leave this chat, man, and go on a road, go a road, go a road. Don't stick around for too long. Because I understand. And she said, you have to do this, you have to do that. She don't keep it. So sometimes I go over to her stream and I spend one good time because what she's talking about is helping me for the next day. I give her the support, and I know she will also, give me the support. So once I reach that milestone, there are some people who are definitely gonna have to do a big shout out, whether you're a content creator or not. But you guys have just been amazing. So number 4, look for people of faith and spend time with them. That's how we are going to be maintaining that positive attitude. If they are having difficulty, you will be the one to get out in front and make things easier. Have you ever just been having a bad day and the person who you generally look to for that encouraging you, when you call them, it's like they too are having a bad day? Tell me if you have that. Tell me, type in the comment section if that has ever happened to you. Say yes, if it has ever happened to you, you have a bad day or something just upset you really bad, and you pick up the phone to call the person who is your positive encourager. And when you call them, they are having a bad day too. And it's like, in turn, have to encourage them. Have to lead the way. It has happened to me many times. So yes, it has happened to me. Having a bad day, and I too had to say, okay, let us not give up. And we have to just start talk about it. I allow the person to talk, and they talk, and they talk. And so when they talk, you realize that, sure, fear no nothing. Why you go through no nothing? But sometimes, you just switch it around and say, look, this is happening to me. And both of you probably just laugh it off and smile it off and say, look at that. So at the end of the day, sometimes you will have to be the person to lead the way. And I want you to be that person for the most part, the one to lead the way. And that is why we come over every day and we say, well, let us ensure we have that positive energy. Let us ensure that we create that positive attitude. Attitude is everything. Attitude is everything. And if you don't have a positive attitude, you'll find that people doesn't necessarily want to come to you at all times. So you have to ensure you have that. So 7 times a day, David paused to praise God. You hear that? 7 times a day, David paused to praise God. How much times a day do you pause to praise God? To be honest, I don't reach 7. Me not reach 7. Sometimes you begin so overwhelmed right throughout the day, you don't even remember that. Let us pause and be thankful. Can we change that this morning? Can we change that as we go throughout the day? Let us pause and praise God. Let's take a page out of David's book. 7 times per day, he will pause and praise God. Can you imagine what that will do for our attitude? If you pause 7 times for the day for a good attitude. 7 times a day for a good attitude. This morning, we are here, and these are the 4 steps that we are saying to you that you need to keep it. Keep a good attitude, because we know things will thrown at us, things will come at us to affect our attitude. But this morning, we continue to push each other. You push me, I push you. You encourage me, I encourage you. Blessings to you, Mr. Saunders. Good to have you. So number 1, And Natasha has been such a gem this morning. She has typed all of them in the chat for us. So, number one, realizing your attitude needs to be constantly adjusting. Number two, pray because you will need God's help to maintain a good attitude. Number three, look for what's good and you will find it. And number four, look for people with faith and spend time with them. There we go. Thank you so much, Natasha. Look for people of faith and spend time with them. Look for people who are doing the same things as you in terms of positivity, right? So this morning, you might need to shake off some of those negative energy, shake off some of those negativity. Those friends around you are not very positive, always have something negative to say. Maybe this is an opportune time for you to say, I'm going to leave that company. I'm going to shake off that company because this is not working out for me. It could be that opportune time. And one of the things I can tell you why people will stop coming to you when they come to you with something negative, when you don't answer them and you don't carry them, or you spin that negative around. I say, why you have to look at it this way? You could look at it this way, and you turn that negative into a positive. I can guarantee you will shed a few pounds. Meaning, some people will come off your ship. Some people will come off your train because you're not on the negative train anymore. So you know you. I don't know you. You know you, and God knows you. You can ask Him for help in whatever area you may fall weak, and He will certainly help you. So this morning, I trust you found something. I trust you found at least one thing that you can be grateful for, and just be grateful. Look at your attitude, see, keep adjusting it. And we have to do, I think the number one, we have to do that constantly, right throughout the days, because things are going to be thrown at us that we want to change our attitude from positive to negative. But we have the power to change it back. Yesterday, we talked about don't give the enemy the stronghold over your life by being negative. We are saying to you, maintain that positive energy this morning. God bless you, and may His face continue to shine upon you and be gracious to you. And I hope you were blessed. So thank you very much. And as we said, we are in a celebratory mood this morning. So for those who are here at the beginning, know that we're at the end. We're celebrating 50 broadcasts in our word for today and affirmation. And that's a big deal. Yeah, that's a big, not a meal deal today. It is a big deal. Some of you have been with me from the start of the journey. Some came on board as we started and has never left. When we were at the middle of the journey, some person started coming on the journey with us and say, hey Trina, we're coming on this journey. And some people have just started joining the journey, and we are so delighted. And we are opening up. We are extending it to just about everyone. So don't be afraid to just get your family and friends to join. Just say to them, come on, man, click on that button. We have 5 people in here. If each of you get 5 person, just 5, to join the family, I think we'll reach our goal. Each of you get 5 person and tell the person, how am I going to know that you sent them? I'm going to give you that challenge today. And if you get 5 person, I have something special for you. If you get 5 person, you get a gift. 5 person to join. What the person needs to do, they need to watch at least one of my video that is more than 3 minutes. They need to like the video. Then they also need to make a comment and then subscribe. When they're making the comment, they need to say, Iris Saunders sent me. So no, they need to write something about the video, something genuine about the video. So if they watch one of my food video, they can say that. If they watch one of the affirmation video and they're watching 5 minutes of it, they should type that comment in there. And then they should say at the end of the comment, they should write and say, Natasha Shan sent me. Now, if I go and I check, and we're going to run this to the end of this month. If I get 5 from you, if you get 5%, I promise you, I will give you a gift. You win yourself a prize. So that's the challenge we're going to be throwing out at you. 5. You get 5%. Now, if we have more persons getting more than 5, then the person with the highest will be the winner. So you don't have to be at 5, you can do more. So that's the challenge. So the person with the highest amount of person for the rest of this month, they will win themselves a prize. So the person must type your name to say you send them for you to win the prize. What do you think about that? It just came to me to say, all right, I want to give back something to you guys because we are celebrating today. So this is my gift to you. And if you're a content creator, I'll do something special for you that all of us want. If you're not a content creator, I will give you something. Don't worry, I'll give you something nice, something that you can't do without. So that's what I'm gonna say today. So I need you to get somebody, at least 5 to qualify. You must get 5 or more. But the person with the highest, they will. And I probably can give 2 gifts. 1 content creator and 1 non-content creator. So that's 2 gifts. All right. So the content creator, and I want to tell you the prize that you're going to win. And the non-content creator, you will get a gift. So 5%, and it has to be for the month of October. All right. Because we are on a mission. We cannot do it by ourselves. We need you to do it. So get some people, when you go to work today, when you're having the conversations today, get some of your friends, get some of your family, say, even share the video that you want them to watch. Give them that specific video. You can use the same video. Go on my channel, find a video, share it with them. Say, watch this video. When you watch it, like it, put a comment, and at the end of the comment, put my name to say, Natasha send you, not to send you, and we will celebrate at the end of October. So bye everyone. This morning I am favored by God. I am special. I am royalty. I am peace. I am calm. I am above only, and I am beautiful. All of you, tell yourself you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are favored by God, you are blessed to be above and not beneath. So let us just be grateful. And today, we want to live our best life. Our best life. Natty, I hope one of these days I'll come to New York. That's one of my dreams, pre-COVID. I wanted to come to New York. That was one of on my bucket list to come to. Oh, we're going to celebrate. Sunday is her birthday. Happy birthday. We're going to celebrate your Sunday, all right? Or Monday morning, we celebrate. So Natty says, I am calm. I am beautiful. And Sister Iris is saying, Sunday is her birthday. Maybe we need to just get a nice little video for her, and you guys help me celebrate her. And Ruthie said, I am favored by God. I know you are, Ruthie. I can see it. I definitely see it. Yes. So I was saying to you, Natty, that was one of my bucket lists. I was planning to come to Florida. And then from Florida, I was going to drive up to New York. I had several stops to do along the way, but then that came in, and the big C came along and just locked down everything. But things are opening up back now, so I hope I will be able to make. I always want to go to the big city, New York. People just always talk about New York being so amazing, and I want to be able to, take it off my bucket list. So there are some places that you always want to go. New York is just one of those for me. So Natasha says, I am blessed. I am happy. I am beautiful. I am favored by God and I am thankful. Yes, it was a long ride, but we were planning to just because it was it was a 4 weeks vacation we were planning on, a 1 month vacation. So we were planning to just have stops along the way. That's how we were planning to do it. That's what my husband and myself and my son, we were planning to just do stops along the way because we had friends in different area that we wanted to stop by and just enjoy the journey. I mean, we're living, and I tell you every day, live your best life. Don't live around with regrets. Live your best life. So whatever you can do today, and I hope you're all saving up. I did tell you, make sure you're saving up so you can take yourself out. You can treat yourself, you and your spouse, or you and the family. Remember, I have been telling all of you that. One Voice TV. Big up yourself. Good to have you. Yes, man. It is a bold move, but yeah, we wanted to do it. We planned it out. We had it say, all right, we're going to rent a vehicle, and this is what we're going to do, right? Because we could take the plane across and it would have been easier. But where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in all of that? So this morning, I'm telling you guys, don't wait for the big moments to come. Celebrate the small one. You create the moments that you want in your life. So let us do that. Yes, coming from Jamaica. So I would take the plane to Florida and then rent a car in Florida and then we drive up to New York. So that was the plan. Yeah, that was the plan. But it will still happen. Maybe not the way we planned it, but it will definitely still happen. We have to speak it, Life and death in the power of the tongue. Whatever you want, you are to speak it. Speak it into being. You must speak it. You never know. Somebody can just say, all right, Trina, I'm going to pay your fare. I'm going to pay your plane fare for you to come and take the vacation. You never know. You never know. So speak it into being. Whatever you want, ask and it shall be given. Seek and it shall find. Knock and the door shall be open unto you. Don't sit around and do nothing. Get up. Get up and start moving. God bless you. And we will meet again tomorrow. I love you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless you, everyone. One Voice, I hear you DJing over your channel this last night and presenting news. Keep doing your thing, sir. Have a good one, guys. And I'll talk with you tomorrow, God's willing.